folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code to Create. In today's video, you're going to see how to create this website that have the prediction of forest fire, whether the flower is an iris flower or not, and then whether the object is glass or not, and if the person is having cancer, if the person is diabetic, if the person is having heart disease, and at the end, the contact. So this is how our home page is going to look. In today's video, you're going to see how to predict glass and diabetes. So let's get started. First, let me show you guys the diabetes data set. It's going to be the pregnancies, that means how many times they're pregnant. If it's men, they can just say 0. And then we have the glucose count, blood pressure, skin thickness, insulin, BMI, diabetes predictive function, age, and the outcome. And then we have the glass, and now let me show you guys the glass. Here we have the RA count. You can see here, they're all the elements. Let me show you guys all the elements. Yes, refractive index, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, potassium, calcium, barium, and iron. So we're going to put all of their weight percent and predict them. Let's begin with the code. First of all, I'm going to import numpy and I'm going to import it as np, and then I'm going to import pandas. I'm going to import it as pd, and then I'm going to import logistic regression. I'm going to say linear model import logistic regression, and then I'm going to import joblib. So let me do that. Yes, okay, sorry, I'm going to say import joblib, yes. And now I'm going to read the data. So I'm going to say data is equal to pd.read underscore csv. That's going to be in CSV format, and let me move here, and here we have. I'm going to say /glass.csv. Yes. And after this, I'm going to get the x data and the y data. So I'm going to say x is equal to data of, I'm going to say x is equal to data.ilog. I'm going to get the last elements, I'm going to say. And then I'm going to say y is equal to data of the type. And then I'm going to say y is equal to data type. I'm going to get the type. And then I'm going to say x is equal to, I'm going to convert this up into an array. So I'm going to say np.array x for fitting it up. And I'm going to say y is equal to np.array of y. And then I'm going to fit this up. Before fitting, I have to say that this model is going to be of logistic regression. Using logistic regression, we'll be predicting it. I'm going to say model 5 is equal to logistic regression, and then I'm going to fit this up inside model 5. So I'm going to say model 5 is equal to, I'm going to say model 5 dot fit. I'm going to fit up this x and y, and I'm going to reshape this y to -1. That's all going to be of the prediction. And then I'm going to say joblib.dump. I'm going to dump up this model 5 in form of pkl model. I'm going to say model 5. Let me run this guy. Yes, it doesn't have. Oh, okay, that was the one. Okay, so let me run this, guys. Now let me create a new file that's going to be of the diabetes. So I'm going to say diabetes. Yes. First, I'm going to import numpy for the calculation, and I'm going to import pandas for the data set, and then I'm going to import logistic regression SGD classified, both for predicting. I'm going to say from sklearn.linear model import logistic regression comma SGD classifier. Yes. And then I'm going to import joblib. So I'm going to say joblib, and then I'm going to import decision tree. So I'm going to say sklearn.tree import decision tree classifier. I'm going to import decision tree classifier, and then I'm going to read the data. So I'm going to say data is equal to pd.read underscore csv. Oops. And let me move to the file up here and get the diabetes one. /diabetes.csv. Yes. And then I'm gonna say model is equal to SGD classifier. So SGD classifier, and the loss is equal to hinge. I'm gonna set the loss to hinge. Oh. Loss is equal to hinge. Sorry. Loss is equal to hinge. I'm gonna set the loss and the penalty. Penalty. And I'm gonna set the max. I'm gonna set the penalty and max iteration. The max iteration to 5. The max iteration to 5. Okay, it's saying invalid. Okay, just ignore it. And then I'm gonna ilog this column number 8. So I'm gonna say data. And then we have to set the x and y. So I'm gonna say x is equal to data.ilog. We're gonna get the 8 columns. And I'm gonna set the y to the outcome. So y is equal to data of the outcome column. I'm gonna get the outcome column. And then I'm gonna convert this x and y to an array and then I'm gonna set this x and y to an array for prediction. So I'm gonna say x is equal to np.array of x. Oh, sorry. And then I'm gonna set the y to an array to p.array of y. And then I'm gonna fit this up into a model. So I'm gonna say model.fit. Okay, we have done one mistake. Let me just remove this import. Okay, let me just remove that. Yes. And now I'm gonna fit this x and y, and I'm gonna reshape this y. Oh. Reshape this y to -1. That's gonna be the prediction one. Invalid syntax. Oh yeah, we forgot the comma. Yes. And then I'm gonna whatever I did the prediction, I'm gonna dump it up. So I'm gonna say joblib.dump. I'm gonna dump the model and save it as model. Yes. Okay. Undefined name joblib. I have just imported joblib over. Sorry. Joblib. Yes. Oh yeah. Let me just delete up this decision tree classifier. Now let me run this. Penalty 12 is not supported. Oh yes, so I've removed the penalty to 12 and it's working absolutely fine. Let me remove this import regressor. Yes. So yeah guys, now we have created the x and y value for glass.py and diabetes for py. Stay tuned for the next video. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Bye bye.